have the Mark 5 Toyota Supra from MF Ghost. So pretty much what we're going to be doing today is we're going to head on into the festival here in a couple minutes, give you guys the build, give you guys a tune. I'm going to show you guys how to make the car kind of look the way it does, and then we'll take it for a spin, show you guys what it can do. Okay, so we'll start with the design. We'll start with the design. We'll switch up the order a little bit. So for the color, it's a custom color that I made. For the hue, you want to do 0.14, and then saturation and brightness 14. I guess I didn't really mess with either of these. I just kind of adjusted the hue instead of just using one of these, because the yellows look a little pale and the oranges are a little too orange for this car. Paint the mirrors black, paint the wheels black, and then I tinted the windows. And for decals, you want to find, actually, okay, so first I'm going to show you guys how to make the design yourself, and then I'll give you guys the share code for this. So, yeah. There's only a few decals on this car. So you have the 885 number, you have 2 Blitz decals and a Dream Project decal. So, to find those, you just kind of want to, you can search up like MF Ghost, and you'll be able to find most of them. Like there's the Blitz decal right off the bat. There's the 885. And then there's the Dream Project. Or I made the decals as well, so we can just do, don't judge me for my username. I was like 8 years old when I made this account, and I don't feel like paying to change the name. So, or you can search by my username. There's a bunch of different stuff on here. Or honestly, I'm wondering if we can filter it even more. If we do this. Okay, maybe not. Perhaps I was wrong about that. But I did make all the decals, and so there's the Dream Project, there's the Blitz one, and I think the 885 might be more layers, yeah. Just gonna bump that. Unless, did I not save that? Hold on a second. I didn't. Oh. Let me do that for you guys now. Let's do this. I have music playing in the background. Not the music that you guys can hear, I should clarify that. I'm listening to Times Like These by the Foo Fighters. It's a pretty good song to hear live. I went to a show live last year in like August of 2024. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty much you get those decals, you get your 885, you kind of line it up. You want the digit that's like closest to the rear of the car, or no, the middle digit to be kind of under the bottom part of the mirror. And then same goes for the other side. Then your blitz decals, one just kind of lines up with the center of the wheel, the other goes on top of the rear fender, and then the Dream Project decal just goes right above the blitz decal. I feel like I overcomplicated that a little bit. Let's head over to my designs, and I will share this now, so you guys can just get the share code instead of did that like not share it? I thought I did. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, going over to find new designs, and I will give you guys the share code now. I feel like today it's loading really slow. Okay, so the share code for this design is 164405427. One more time, that is 164405427. Now let's head on over to the build and tune. I stopped myself from talking right there because I didn't register the D-pad. Just clicked on the design section again. So yeah, stock engine, stock rear-wheel drive drivetrain, and the stock body kit. Moving on to aero bits, it should all be stock if memory serves. Yeah, everything is stock for the aero pieces. Then tires, you want the semi-slick race tire compound. You want the stock front track width at 255. For the rear, you want the 315s. Oh, what? Did I say track width? I meant tire width if I said track width. For track width, you want the maxed out one in the back. And for the, I guess you want the maxed out one in the front too. I don't remember doing that. I had a lot going on lately. School is getting hectic. We're starting finals. So, for wheels in the sport rim style, you want the ADV1, ADV8, MV1 SL. That's a mouthful. Those are the closest wheels I could find. You want a race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, race differential, race brakes, race suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars, no roll cage, and race weight reduction. Moving on over to the engine bits, we have a race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race valves, race cams, race exhaust, race block, race pistons, stock turbo, and the reason I didn't bump it to the race turbo was for handling purposes. If you want to put it on, you can, but personally I find that this thing is a lot more stable without the race one and with the stock one, but it's just me. Race pistons, did I already say it? Yeah, I did. Race flywheel, race oil and cooling, and race intercooler. The reason I'm saying you can put the race turbos on if you, or the race turbo on if you want, because it puts it at 890 in performance points. And my goal with these cars is kind of keep them S1 class. But yeah, I just did it because it handles better and it's a lot more stable on the rear end without the turbo. Anyway, getting into the tune. The tire pressure went 24 in the front, 25 in the rear. Gearing 2.20 final drive, the rest remains stock. Alignment for camber, -3 in the front, -2 in the rear. For toe, +1 outwards in the front, -1.8 in the rear. Front caster angle of 5.6. Anti-roll bars, 31.8 in the front, 20.6 in the rear. For springs, in the front you want 587.3, in the rear you want 449.8. Ride height is 4.8 front and back. Damping, for the rebound you want 8 in the front, 8.7 in the rear. For the bump, you want 3.2 in the front, 4.0 in the rear. Aero, you shouldn't have that. I didn't tell you to put that on. And for braking, 45% towards the rear. For balance and pressure is 55%. Differential is 70% acceleration and 48% deceleration. I guess I should give you guys the, I suppose I should give you guys, I don't even know what this is. I suppose I should give you guys a share code. It's probably a good idea. Okay, my tuning setups, and let's give you guys, whoops, I gotta search, huh? Yeah, find. Okay, the share code for the build and tune is 727-692-386. One more time, that is 727-692-386. Alright, now let's take this thing for a spin, show you guys what it can do. So how I'm kind of doing these is I'm just opening up a, what do we got here, wheel spins? Nope, okay. I'm kind of going into rivals because these are, the way I'm building them is definitely more track oriented, so I'm kind of just running them around the Horizon Mexico circuit. And I'm not really planning on like setting a new PR because the car that I did this in, that Z, that thing is purpose built, has all the aero and like fine tuned to be a track car. These are just more like track oriented. They're not like full blown like track cars. They're just kind of lean a little more towards that area. So you guys know the drill. We're gonna run 4 laps. The first one is the dig lap because I mean like that's obviously gonna be slower and that gives us 3 flying laps. Yeah, that Z just rips. So I don't think that any of these cars are going to be able to take that Z. It's not saying that these cars are slow though, it's just saying that like these are built with one idea in mind and that was built with another. But as you guys can see, like this thing, like I mentioned earlier, it's really stable in the rear end It's super planted for a rear-wheel drive car that has no aero kit on it. It's very planted. It's not saying that it can't get loose though. We can get loose in it. Just not like, it's just gonna be planted for the most part, which this car is very forgiving, unlike the GT86 that I built I think a week ago. That car can be kind of unforgiving if you overbake a corner. This one on the other hand is very forgiving. It's stable. Oh, there we go. Slipped out a little bit. Yeah, this one's very forgiving. If you overbake it, it'll kind of, like you just saw right there, it'll slip out. Nothing crazy. Nothing that can't be like kind of controlled. It's super stable under braking. Man, I feel like if I didn't screw up the exit of that corner by getting on the gas too early, we probably could have been able to make a run at the Z. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe one of these cars might be able to take a run at it. Never mind, that thing just freaking launches itself out of the corners. That thing picks up a lot of pace on the corner exits. Maybe one of the all-wheel drive cars later in the series, like the GTR or the R8. Maybe one of those can take it, you never know. Oh, I didn't even realize I clocked a 104. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. I'm not really in this for clean laps. I'm just kind of doing it to get a basis on like times that these cars are running. But this thing, a 104 isn't bad. 104 is actually pretty good for like the type of build that this is. And I think if I was really like dialed in and I wasn't focusing on talking to you guys and like recording, I could probably clock at least a 103, get pretty damn close to that Z. I don't think this car could take it though. It's all in the corner exits. The way that Z just slingshots itself out of those corners. That thing is a rocket ship, dude. But yeah. 104 is not bad at all. I don't really do rivals that much. I feel like I should. In like, when I'm giving you as baselines on vehicles, like I am with this series, I should do that in other series as well. At least when I do like track cars. Get away, I don't want to be around you. You stink, you're smelly. Alright, so anyway, what we're doing, I'm not talking to you guys, the audience, I'm talking to that dude in the Forza link. Anyway, so what we're doing over here is we're going to do donuts, because that's how we end off all the videos here on the channel. I think we've ended off every video with donuts. that we can end off with donuts, because not every video is on driving games, just most of them. But every video that we can do donuts, or to end it off, we have for probably the past like 5 years, maybe more. Yeah, with all that said and done, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video, and that is all for me today.